In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 NCAAF matchups for October 25th, 2025, and I'll break them all down with free winning picks so you can bet smarter and win bigger. But first, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get our picks the second they drop, because when the lines move, the early birds cash in. And if you want the full Winning Sport Picks experience, head over to wspicks.com and check out our VIP packages, or grab a free consultation with one of our professional sports consultants for the sharpest edge you'll find anywhere. That's where the real plays live. We are your bookmaker's worst nightmare. These are the games we're hammering, the ones the books can't afford you to bet. This is Winning Sport Picks. The free picks are about to drop, and they're coming in hot. Let's start with Texas A&M versus LSU. One of those SEC tilts that's more about market psychology than team stats. The Aggies laying minus 2.5 at minus 134 money line shows how the books trust their structure, not their explosiveness. LSU catching plus 2.5 at home tempts the public, but it's bait. A&M fits the sharp side profile. Stronger possession control, steadier pace, and better late-game execution. The total sits at 49, and with SEC defenses tightening mid-season, the underdog's ability to slow tempo gives the edge to the under. History backs it. Games lined under 50 between evenly matched SEC programs hit the under more than 60% of the time. Next, Wyoming versus Colorado State, a line dripping with contrarian value. Wyoming's laying minus 4 at home, but Colorado State catching plus 5 is where the sharps gravitate. Conference dogs of plus 4 or more, especially with a total under 50 like this 47, cover long-term at a profitable clip. The Rams' volatility makes them unpredictable, which in betting terms means undervalued. The under at 47 feels live too. These two run slower tempo and chew clock with conservative calls. This game screams grinder, not fireworks. Then we hit Tennessee versus Kentucky, a classic SEC rivalry where perception is everything. Tennessee laying minus 7 looks strong, but it's a psychological anchor. Odds makers know the Vols' name alone drives public handle. Kentucky plus 8 at home fits the contrarian formula, and history says SEC home dogs in that 6 to 9 range cover about 58% of the time in late October. The total at 54.5 points leans slightly toward the under. When divisional familiarity meets defensive discipline, efficiency drops. This game's narrative will hype offense, but the real edge is in fading that noise. Next, Houston versus Arizona State, and this one's built around pace. Arizona State minus 7 looks sharp, but Houston plus 7.5 brings a key cover window. The Cougars' variance and backdoor tendencies are strong in mid-tier matchups, and when you pair that with a total of 46, it leans toward value on the dog and over. Why? Because small spread games with low totals often skew tight until late, when tempo spikes from desperation drives. Add to that Houston's ability to stretch plays vertically, and you've got over 46 as the sharp side. Finally, Colorado versus Utah, the biggest mismatch on the board. Utah laying minus 14 shows total control, but the Buffaloes catching plus 14.5 has that inflated perception edge. Double-digit dogs in late-season Pac-12 games cover roughly 56% historically when totals hover around 48, and this one sits right there. Utah will dominate time of possession, but Colorado's garbage time scoring makes that plus 14.5 live. The under 49 is the second key. Utah bleeds clock, not scoreboards. Now listen to me, those are the free picks, but the one game I am unloading on tonight, the game that's going to crush your bookie's soul, that's the VIP play of the day at wspicks.com. This is the nuke, the hammer, the max bet, the one play I've circled, the game that will bury your bookmaker 6 feet under. When it hits, and it will, your bookie is going to need a doctor, a lawyer, and maybe even a priest. If you want to ride with me on the biggest bet of the day, get to wspicks.com right now. Let's run it back. We're rolling with Texas A&M minus 2.5 and under 49, Colorado State plus 5 and under 47, Kentucky plus 8 and under 54.5, Houston plus 7.5 and over 46, and Colorado plus 14.5 and under 49. That's 5 sharp reads off public bias, market mispricing, and mid-season psychology. Every edge built on discipline over hype. That's how you beat the books every single Saturday. This is Winning Sport Picks, where we don't just bet, We bury bookmakers. Smash that subscribe button, drop your favorite plays in the comments, and hammer that like button like you're hammering your bookie into the dirt. We're cashing, we're dominating, and tonight we're dancing on the grave of your bookmaker. Let's go!